Worm's wagon. One day, Worm going at the woods to gather some walnut. Him bring him wagon with him. Pon the way home, Worm saw a woodpecker whistling in a weeping willow. Woodpecker asked Worm for one ride. Worm wiggle and go along bout him way, pulling woodpecker in him wagon. Soon, then a come upon Weasel. Him a name one watermelon. Weasel asked Worm for a ride. Worm go along bout him way, pulling woodpecker and weasel in a wagon. Next, then a bump up in a wombat wearing her new wig. Wombat asked Worm for a ride. Worm go along bout him way, pulling woodpecker, weasel and wombat in him wagon. Next, then come upon wolf pon him way to work. Wolf asked Worm for a ride. Worm wiggle along bout him way, pulling woodpecker, weasel, wombat and the wolf in him wagon. Soon, then see walrus winking and waving. Walrus asked Worm for a ride. Worm wiggle and go along bout him way, pulling woodpecker, weasel, wombat, wolf and walrus in him wagon. Him a look up ahead. Them no see whale playing in the water. Whale asked Worm for a ride. Worm wiggle and go along bout him way. With all him might, him a try pull woodpecker, weasel, wombat, wolf, walrus and the big whale in him wagon. But the wagon nah move. The wheel them a struggle and a wobble. Wham! The weight was too much for the wagon. It crashed to the ground. Oh no! Me wagon! Worm wheel. No worry yourself, Worm, the animal them say. Worm friend them work pon the wagon all afternoon. When the wagon was fixed, Worm wiggle in it. Then wombat, weasel, wolf, woodpecker, walrus and the whale pull Worm all the way to him yard. And weary Worm had a nice little ride home.